What's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be trying something different. This is going to be the first installment of a new series called LTDC, which is going to be my movie show, I guess. I'm going to talk all things movies. I'm going to do a movie review today. That's the first episode of LTDC, is a movie review, and over time I'm hoping it's going to develop into a movie-based show where we'll talk all things movies, movie news, new movies, old movies, do some movie reviews, because for those who don't know, I'm a bit of a fan of movies. I'm going to go to my shelf of movies and just pick one at random. Like, I'll close my eyes and pick one and I'll review that. Try and keep it short and sweet because I don't want to, have a 10-minute movie review video. Trying to, keep it nice and tight. Let's go. Alrighty everyone, welcome to the movie corner. Look at that, all my movie stuff. There's a hand sitting there. This is where I keep all my movie stuff. Look, Friday the 13th figures. More horror movie figures. I like the horror movies. I think I'll just go to the first shelf and then, over time just doing a shelf each week for a bit of content for you. How's that? Tried to put them in alphabetical order so I have a rough idea of what's where, but we're getting crazy as usual. Alright, eyes are closed, picking. Oh no. I just broke the chainsaw off the Leatherface bust. Now I have to super glue it on again. Alright, back to work. What are we picking? Dun, 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 dun. This one. Oh look, we have 2001 Maniacs. Let's give that a review, shall we? Okay, we have got 2001 Maniacs. Where shall we begin? Let's do a bit of a backstory of the film. This is a remake of a Herschel Gordon Lewis film, if anyone's heard of him. I think the original film came out in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. We'll just double check. Or is it? Yeah, 1964. It was directed by Herschel Gordon Lewis and produced by one of his frequent collaborators. I forget his name. The plot is a group of people stumble upon this old-timey kind of little town, and they think they've stumbled upon the town celebrating their bicentennial, I think, and then slowly over time they all start getting picked off, but I won't spoil the ending because you got to watch it. But yes, it was remade in 2005. The original film is 2000 Maniacs and this one is 2001 Maniacs. I haven't watched this film in a very long time. From memory, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool because I'm a horror fan, and it's got Robert Englund as the star. He's famous for playing Freddy Krueger. And it was produced by Eli Roth, his production company, Raw Nerve, I think. Or is that Eli Roth's production company? I'm not sure, I don't think it is. I have to double check that one, but I don't know. Keep researching. Should have you see? I was thinking should I research the film before I review it or just jump into it? But because this is the first episode and we're, trialing things, we're just jumping into it. But it was produced by Eli Roth. Everyone knows who Eli Roth is, hopefully. He made the Hostel movies and Cabin Fever. He makes a cameo in this as well. So, the movie, it's a kind of light-hearted horror film. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. The, kill scenes are pretty cool. They're pretty outrageous and wacky. It almost has that kind of comedy slapstick kind of vibe that you see in an old Peter Jackson film. From memory, I really enjoyed the kill scenes and the practical effects. I'm pretty sure it was all practical effects, which is pretty cool. That's what I like in horror films. I'm not really a fan of CGI effects. I'm all about the practical. This is why I thought it would be fun in case I pick a movie I haven't seen in a while. Probably haven't seen this in a good 7 years, 8 years. I bought this ages ago. This is when I was still living at home, I think. It's pretty much the same story as the original, just a group of people stumble upon this bicentennial celebration, and then slowly over time things start going downhill. So it's a pretty cool story. Robert Englund has a pretty good performance. He's like the mayor of the town. I think it was made fairly cheaply. Costume's good. I enjoyed the costumes. But yeah, it's a fun little horror with a slice of comedy in it. It's not just straight up, horrifying, deep and dark kind of stuff. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which is kind of good. I don't know what to say. See, now that I've done this, I can write down what I want to talk about for each review. So we're just getting this one out of the way so I can think as I go. What else is there to say about 2001 Maniacs? That's kind of all there is to it, really. It's just one of those simple, crazy horror films. There isn't a whole lot of depth to it from memory. It's just, you know, the teenagers arrive in the town and then usual horror film scenarios start happening to them. But it is a fun, watchable film. I'll check it out. I'll check out the original as well. That's not too bad, you know, for the time. For, you know, the 60s, Herschel Gordon-Lewis is kind of credited as the godfather of gore. There's also Lucio Fulci, he's an Italian director. But Herschel Gordon-Lewis made like the first, you know, splatter film, the first like blood and guts film, Blood Feast. I don't know if that was like 53 or 55. He went on to make a bunch of horror movies. So it's cool to see his films, you know, being remade and still recognized. It's just like the fun ride, get to see some shit go down, and yeah, get some people get dismembered, I guess. I don't want to spoil the ending because I don't want to try and have spoilers in my reviews. I kind of just want to talk about the movie. I hope I made somewhat of sense in this. Nonetheless, 2001 Maniacs, I would give it a 3 out of 5. Just because, you know, I'm a horror fan and I like blood and guts movies, and because someone remade a Herschel Gordon-Lewis movie. So respect. I'll be back next week with another fully sick movie review, potentially. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Click.